Hello everyone, welcome back to your English language class. So now we are going to begin with our very next topic, which is about synthesis. What does this very synthesis means? Synthesis means combination of the sentences. We have to combine two different sentences into one single sentence. But there are few conditions. Before beginning with that, please see to that while combining the sentences, we can choose different methods. There are not very specific and hard and fast rules. There are more than one methods to combine different sentences into one simple sentence, right? So, but the condition is the meaning of the sentence should not change. The meaning should be same. Meaning has to be same. And once you have combined the very sentence into one single sentence, then we have to end it with the period. And while ending with the period, we have to see that in between what we do, sometimes we put a full stop in the middle of the sentence. That is a complete wrong, because we are going to combine it into one single sentence, so it should have only one period, that is at the end, one full stop at the end only. In between, if we need, then we can put commas over there. We can use it in between. So these are the only rules which we need to see for while combining a sentence. Now we are going to learn about different structures and different ways how we can combine different sentences into one single sentence. The very first one is, there are different ways. The very first way which we are going to learn is when we are going to combine a simple sentence into one simple sentence, two or more simple sentences into one simple sentence. The very first way is we can combine different sentences by using adverbs over there. How we can combine it? Let's see it through an example. By using adverbs as well as adjectives. First one is how we can use, by using an adverb, how we can combine it. What are the adverbs? The very word which will modify a verb. Those are your adverbs. See the example. The train was crowded. That is unusual. Now see, there are two different parts of a sentence. The very first one is the train was crowded over there, and the very second sentence is talking about that very situation itself, that it is not usual. So how we can combine it? We can use this very verb to change it. How it will be? The train was unusually, the train was unusually, and it will end up in a period over there. That is how we can use a adverb to combine different sentences into one single sentence. That is a one way. Another way is by using preposition also we can change it, by using a preposition or gerund. What are prepositions? Any prepositional word. For, but, or, so many simple different preposition words are there. We can choose it. How we will choose it, that will depend upon the situation which is presented in that very sentence itself. So first of all, judge the meaning of the sentence, and without changing the meaning of the sentence, we have to find out our alternative to combine the sentence. See the example. He is poor. He is honest. Here both the things are indicating to one single person, right? But both the things are quite different from each other. He is poor, he is honest. How we can say it? He is poor but honest. That's the one way, using the preposition over there. Another preposition we can also use to convert the same sentence. What can that be? In spite of. In spite of being poor, he is honest. See, there are more than one ways to combine a sentence. it depends upon the situation as well as the different alternatives from which we are going to choose, that how we are going to combine the sentence. So another way is by using an infinitive. Over there we can also combine by using infinitive. What was an infinitive? The very word to. By using this very infinitive we can also combine a sentence. See the example. She works very hard. She wants to succeed in life. How we can combine it? She works very hard to succeed in life. See how we have combined it? By simply changing it and using the very word infinitive to over there. Both the things were related to one single person. So we have easily combined it. Why she was working that very hard? Because she wanted to succeed in that very life, in her life over there. So simple, she works very hard to succeed in life. Only two conditions we have to follow. We can't change the meaning of the sentence, that has to be same, and we have to find the alternative according to the situation which was given in the sentence itself. Another way is by using a participle. By using participles. Now participles are of two main kinds, present participle as well as the past participle. How we are constructing present participle? By adding ing to the verb over there. So we can add present as well as past as per the requirement. Verb plus ing, and it will be second form of verb. See the example. Turn to right. You will find the bank. So here, which participle we can use? It's very easy. First of all, identify the verb, which is turn, and we can add ing to this very verb itself. Turning to right, turning to the right, and here instead of full stop it will be comma. You will find the bank. See, it's that much easy. All we need to do is to just understand two main things. Understand the meaning of the sentence first of all before changing it, before combining it, and then you have to find out the alternative out of the different ways which we can use over here in this very sentence to change it. Please do remember these rules and regulations and write it in your notebook also, and try to solve the assignment. Thank you.